say that that's quite an introduction that Mr. Governor Ija has given to me. Don't believe a word of it. I have a little problem. I've had eye surgery and I don't need these glasses most of the time. But I've been writing so many notes here, and my writing as an accountant is not so good. So I have to keep them on in order to stay on script. Ayubawana Wanakami. You must all be bilingual. But certainly, Chairman Adam, District Governor Tariq, Rotary International Director, trustee of the Rotary Foundation, and soon to be Rotary Director, Ravi, the District Governor-elect from Helen, District Governor nominees, district officers, assistant governors, past district governors, and certainly Rotaractors and Interactors, Interwheel members, Rotarians, and friends of Rotary. What a tremendous privilege and honor it is for Joan and I to be with all of you today. You know, it was suggested that since we couldn't go and see Colombo, that we couldn't see Sri Lanka, that you would bring it to us. And I must say, as I watch those videos, as I watch the children dance, as I listen to the wonderful singing by both Domi and Chanel, I was very, very impressed. It's just makes me so disappointed that we can't stay longer. But I will tell you that certainly this will be on our list of places to come back to see more of what you have on this wonderful island. You come from a great country. A country that captures all that is good about Rotary. You're a polio-free country because your government and your Rotarians and the rest of the world has joined in making it polio-free. And I encourage you to keep up this immunization until we can eradicate polio in the remaining 4 countries. And then we'll all be able not to rest, but to use our efforts to challenge other difficulties that both this world and our healthcare system needs. I have been truly amazed when looking at the projects that the Rotarians in this country have accomplished. I knew what a leader Trustee Ravi has been. I know, however, that no person accomplishes what has been accomplished here in Sri Lanka alone. It requires many people. And I know that those many people are here in the audience. I salute the past governors who have worked in this project. I salute the club presidents and the Rotarians and the Interactors and Rotaractors and the Interwheel members, because I know that you all contributed to the school reawakening program and project. And I salute the government and also particularly the corporate sector led by the Standard Chartered Bank, I should say, and Microsoft and all of the other suppliers. You have brought them. The Rotarians in this country have brought them all together. And you and all of they deserve your real warm round of applause. We saw in the video the smiles on the faces of the children. We see in this book we see in this book, this testimonial to what has been accomplished, the real benefits of Rotary and of Rotarians, and the way they can bring the people together in order to achieve a very necessary goal. So I would hope that you would truly feel proud for what you've accomplished. Equally important, because there is no country in the world without problems. It might be Canada, the United States, all over the world, Ireland, Great Britain, Europe, Asia. There's always some conflict. That's why we have developed peace and conflict resolution studies, because we know that that is what the world needs, is some way to change that cycle of violence and conflict, of finding ways to solve our problems in a peaceful way. And here again, the Rotarians of Sri Lanka, led by a Buddhist priest or a Buddhist monk, have captured the children of conflict areas. And you brought the children from one conflict area to live for a few days in another conflict area, in order to allow them to understand that there does not have to be violence to solve our problems. What it requires is understanding. This has been done in Ireland. This has been done in many parts of the world. But I've never seen it done on such a large scale as it's being done here, organized by the Rotary Club of Kolkata. I probably said that wrong, but anyway. So I salute them, and I ask you to give them a round of applause, and all the other people that have helped in that various. And I know there are many projects that are being done by the more than 50 Rotary clubs of this country, the more than 1,600 Rotarians. And nothing made me prouder than to be able to hand out presidential citation certificates to the interactors, to the Rotaractors, and to the Rotary clubs. There was such a long list of them. So many clubs had taken advantage of just the suggestions that I'd made, and had carried out those suggestions, and made their town, their village, their city, their country, this world, a better place. They shared Rotary with other women and men. They helped school children. They helped the poor and the needy. And they had made a promise and carried it out that they would show that Rotary shares. And I don't think that this was demonstrated more than in your oldest club, the club that was formed, I believe, 73 years ago. I hope I'm not wrong, but that's 73 years ago, by a Canadian. A Canadian was the first one to come here. Somebody said that I'd be a great Canadian. Well, I know I'm not going to be a great Canadian, but I do know this, that Jim Davison, who came here, is so revered in Canada that they've now named a mountain after him. And although I've never scaled that mountain, I know that Rotaractors have, and Rotarians have, and they planted the flag of Rotary on top of that mountain in Alberta, Canada. And so I was very impressed, knowing of this history of Rotary, that